Shalom, Hebrew Israelite. But starting off by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. And as always, giving double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, all right, through the will of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, Shalom, right? And Shalom goes unto the sincere brothers and prophets that is pushing out the gospel throughout the four corners of the world. Shalom. And peace and blessing be unto the elect, the house of David, the tabernacle of King David that the Lord is raising up in these last days, which is made up of y'all so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nations that look like the other nations, but according to their pedigree, they go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, all right? And unto the sincere sisters that is humbling themselves and getting their acts right, all right, you know, I want to say shalom, all right, as we are a day closer unto our Lord Yahweh Shah returning, and a day closer, all right, a day closer upon the downfall of our enemies, all right, starting off with Esau, Edom, okay? So I want to say shalom. Now, you know, the title of this lesson, you know, well, I want to get into a lot of things, all right, but really I just want to get into the breakdown of Revelations chapter 13, all right, Lord willing, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, all right, I want to get through the breakdown of Revelations chapter 13, and I hope that it will be edifying as well as uplifting, all right, and that you get something from this lesson, okay? But another thing that I want to get into is the fact that Esau Edom, which is the devil according to the scriptures, all right, which is y'all so-called white people, y'all so-called Jewish people, all right, that you're being revealed in these last days, man, okay, and you being confounded, all right, and you being down, you see, you know, because right now you have an issue, you have a problem about the fact that the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are waking up in these last days, man, because you know that this is bringing a downfall upon your kingdom, all right? You see, you're being consumed by the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You have an issue about the fact that the Israelites are waking up, man, okay, and that all your lies are being uncovered, man. You see, and you're not deceiving the people anymore, man, especially the Israelites, and to be exact, the elect of the nation of Israel, because right now at this moment, all right, the elect is representing the house of Israel, man. You see, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, you know, so you getting upset, all right, Esau, you're being confounded, Esau, because you know that your lies is not working anymore. You see, your witchcraft, your everything that you have been doing, your craft, you know, you taking crafty counsel, you know, amongst yourself and amongst these other nations, that it's not working anymore, man. Okay, the Israelites are waking up. You see, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 1, and in our verse 9 it says, except the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. If it wasn't for that small remnant, all right, that small remnant right now that's waking up, which is the elect, if it wasn't for that, we would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, we would have been burned, consumed, all right, and destroyed. You see, but what the Lord is doing is what? He's waking up his elect. Okay, you see, you know, the elect are waking up in these last days, man, because we have been destroyed. We had you know, we lack of self knowledge. We didn't know who we were as a people, all right, but now we waking up to this truth, man. You see, and can't nobody do nothing about it, man. Okay, which you can't go against the truth but for the truth, right? Let's get that, you know. So like, you bear with me now. How you doing, man? This is Second Corinthians. All right, Second Corinthians chapter 13 and our verse 8. All right, Second Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8. All right, let me get that. And it reads, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." You see? So you can't do nothing against the truth, man. All right? You know, you over here saying, you talking about it, you know, with the comments and the interview that, you know, I seen some of it, you know. Lord willing, I'll probably get a chance and I'll watch more about the interview and the situation that's happening with Kanye West, man. You know, in the comments that he put up, okay? You know, and you labeling as you are labeling it as being a hate speech, okay? You see, me being anti-Semitic, which that's a joke, man. Because first and foremost, who is Sem? Okay, let's get that. Who is Sem? Let's get our understanding of who is Sem. You know, because when you read through the scriptures, there's a Shem. All right, which Shem is who? Is one of the three sons of Noah. So who is this Sem that you keep bringing up, man? You know what I mean? And then another thing is, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are Shemites, along with other nations, man. You had the Moabites, Ammonites, Ishmaelites. Okay, there's a lot of people that came from the line of Shem. You see, so you're not the only people that's Shem. You see, I mean, Esau, Edom, you come from the descendants of Shem, but you come from the descendants of the wicked line. You come from the descendants of the wicked line. You come from the descendants of Esau, Edom. Okay, you see, so how can you be anti something if you're that something? Okay, you know. So now they demonizing Kanye West and of all the things that he had been saying. Okay, but really what they trying to do is they trying to go against of the men of the Lord, those that's bringing out the truth, man. You know, whatever you saying that goes against these you wish, all right, you wish because you wish to be the children of Israel, right? Whatever that goes against these people, okay, are going to label it. They're going to label it as being a hate speech, okay, you know, as being terrorists, all right, you know, they're going to become an outcast of society, man, becoming a threat of society, especially with this new agenda that they bring into the table, man. This new agenda the new agenda that Esau Edom is trying to bring into the table, which is what that new world order, man. So whatever that goes against what they trying to build up and trying to bring to the table, all right, they're gonna label as being a hate speech, or they're gonna label as being an outcast, man, as being the enemy. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Esau Edom is doing unto the men of the Lord. All right, which I believe that Kanye West situation, all right, you know, amongst other situations that's related to it or that's similar to it, I think that's all set up, man. Come on, man. Look at Kanye West is nothing but an entertainer, man. On top of that, he's foolish. You see, you know, he's nothing but a puppet, man. Okay, you know, because at the end of the day, you know this truth, man. All right, meaning the elites of this world, man. All right, those high rank Edomites. Okay, y'all so-called you wish people, man. You know, the elect, selected the elites. Okay, you know that the children of Israel are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But like I said, you have an issue, you have a problem about the fact that we're finding out and we're waking up to the fact that we're the true biblical Israelites, man. And we're not the black Hebrew Israelites. No, man. Okay, we are the true Hebrew Israelites, period. Okay, you know, because we're not all gonna look like so-called black people. We're not all gonna look like that. Okay, some of us are gonna look like so-called white people. Some of us is gonna look like so-called African people. or the so-called Latinos or the so-called Native Americans, man. You are an Israelite according to your pedigree. And how we determine if you are an Israelite, we go by your spirit, man. Okay, simple as that. If you can't understand, man, like they say, we're moving on. Okay, you know, because this truth is still gonna go no matter what. The words of the Lord is still gonna keep on going. They're gonna flourish. All right. Let me read that again. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and our verse 8. And it says, for we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. You see? And whatever you're doing right now, you know, you making things you are speeding things up, man. You know, you're for the truth, man. Okay. Real quick, let me go to the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7. Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7, and it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. And what mountain is it talking about? This mountain is talking about the mountain of Esau Edom, which a mountain in the scriptures is talking about a government. Okay, so what the Lord is doing, he's destroying in this mountain the face of the covering cast, man. All right, when you go to the book of Joel chapter 9 and verse 24, it says that what? That the earth was given unto the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. You see? And who are the true judges according to the scriptures, man? All right? Those are the Israelites. You see? But you, like I said, you are portraying yourself as being the Israelites. Okay? You know? All right? And you what? You cover the faces of the judges thereof, right? Matter of fact, let me get that. Okay? Salakia. This is the book of Job chapter 9 and our verse 24. It says, the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So who is that? You see? If it's not Esau Edom that's covering the judges of the, if he's not covering the faces of the judges, then who is? Is it the Moabites? Is it the Hebonites? Is it the Jephthhites? All right. Is it the Ishmaelites? No, but it is the Edomites. They're the ones that's covering the faces thereof, man. They're the ones that had to say so. You see, they're the one that's bringing judgment upon all people, right? You know, in the name of democracy, they're going worldwide, dropping bombs all over the place, man. You see, they're the ones that has great influence throughout the whole world. You know, portraying themselves as being the people of Israel, right? Calling themselves Jewish. You see what I'm saying? They are the ones that's doing these things, man. No one else, right? You know, during the time of the Renaissance, they came into power and they deceived the whole world, right? You see? And they covering the faces of the judges thereof, man. Real quick. This is First Maccabees. First Maccabees. I believe is this is the book of First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 7. And it says, then they fast that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes and lay open the book of the law wherein the heathens had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right, so they did what? They opened the book of the law, which is the book of the law is the Holy Bible. And then it says that what? And lay open the book of the law, right? The Holy Bible, within the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. What nation did that, man? If it's not Esau Edom, then who was the one that picked up the book and made all these movies as portrayed themselves as being the children of Israel? Okay, who did that? If it wasn't these Edomites, then who was? You see what I'm saying? It was you, Esau. Okay, and you still doing it to this day, but we in the time that the Lord is what? Destroying all of that, man. So going back to Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7, it says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. All right, because what? Going to the book of Isaiah chapter 60, it says that what? Let's get that real quick, actually. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, and it reads, "Arise, shine, for that light is come, and the glory of the Lord is rising up upon thee." All right, and that light is only being shined on the elect, on the men of the Lord, the servants of the Lord, those that believe in this gospel. All right, and those that's striving and that's fighting that good fight of faith, man. You see, and that's fighting for righteousness, man. Okay, those are the ones that's being shined. You see, and it says, "Arise, shine, for that light is come, and the glory of the Lord is rising up upon thee." So the glory of the Lord is being rising up upon you, man. Okay, and it says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." Okay, even though the whole world has been in darkness, all right, has been covered with that covering cast that Esau Edom has laid upon all people, deceiving all people, all right, dumbing down the whole people of the earth. You see, but the Lord he found a way to bring this truth back into you, man. All right, so you can have a understanding of what's going on. You see, so you can hope for salvation, right? You know, but so you can know who you are as a person, and so you can know who your enemies is, man. You see, that's only being shined upon you, man, and no one else. You see that? And it says, "And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of the rising." All right, and lift up thy eyes around about, and see, all they gathering themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nourished at thy sight. Verse 5, and it says, "Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The force of the Gentiles shall come unto thee." You see, and now you becoming illuminated, man. You are that light that's shining upon all people, man, and everyone is seeing that, man. Okay, everyone is seeing that light. All right, and now a lot of people are starting to accept. A lot of people are starting to agree to the fact that that the men of the Lord is what the men of the Lord is saying is what? It's nothing but straight facts, man. Okay, they are agreeing to the fact that of the things that you're saying, man. So let me go back to Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7. And it says, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." You see? Okay, and that's exactly what the Lord is doing right, you know, at this moment, man. You know? Okay, I was because of what Kanye West said, you have a lot of people. I was watching a video, a quick clip, it was a clip from the news, and they show how it was a people that was that they had a sign, okay, and the sign said that Kanye West was right, that Kanye West is right. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, you know, you are that light that shines upon the earth, man. So like the people is seeing and agreeing to, and they are agreeing to the fact that what? That the men of the Lord are right, man. Okay, because like I said, Kanye West, he's a puppet, man. All of that was just set up to demonize this truth. Okay, that was the whole reason of that Kanye West situation, right? But in the end of the day, it's still, you know, it's still helping, man. You know, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, right? It's still helping, and it's still shining upon all people, man. That the children of Israel are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, simple as that. You see what I'm saying? So it's still doing something, man. All right, you know. So I mean, all we can do is just wait and see, man. Just wait and see, and patiently wait for the things, you know, for things to unfold. All right, you see, and just keep on pushing, man. But let me just get some more scriptures, right? This is let me go to the book of Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2. And let me start at the top, and it says, "Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand, and now so much more now than before." Okay, you see that the day of our Lord Yahushua is near, man. Okay, it's nearer than we believed. You see what I'm saying? Especially with the fact, with everything that's happening right now, man. Okay, and it says, verse 3, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there comes a falling away first." All right, and that falling away first, that was talking about the fact that we as a people, we fell. All right, we lost on our identity, man. Our matter of fact, actually, our identity was stolen, man. It was stolen by by Amalek. All right, which that's their true nationality right there, man. Okay, there are Edomites from the tribe of Amalek. All right, there are the Amalekites, the Amalekites. All right, Salakia, you know. Okay, so once again, like I said, you know, they only stole the tribe of Judah identity. Okay, you see, but then again, if they are the people of Israel, all right, you calling yourself Jewish, Salakia, you wish, okay, and you calling yourself Israelites. Well, we got a whole lot of questions, man, because there's 12 tribes, man. Where's the other 11 tribes at? And then if you are the people of the Lord, why is it that the world's not at rest? It's not at peace. You the people of the Lord, but there's war happening worldwide. People are being killed. You see, you know, wickedness is in a whole at the highest has ever been. Okay, wickedness is all over the place, man. People are mourning. But you say that you the people of Israel, man, come on, man. It just makes no sense, man. You see what I'm saying? Why is not the world being governed by the laws and statutes and commandments according to the scriptures, man? So let me it says 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, and it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there comes a falling away first." All right, so like I said, it's a falling away that had to happen amongst the nation of Israel, right? Okay, and it says, "And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, All right, you know, and that's the times that we're in, that the son of perdition, all right, the man that is prophesied to be destroyed is being revealed. Okay, and it says, verse 4, "Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." All right, if it's not Esau, Edom, then who is, man? What people on the face of the earth that is opposing themselves and exalting himself as being the Most High, man? You see, you know, not only you call yourself that you are the Israelites, but now you are exalting yourself above and try to compare yourself as being the Most High, man. You see what I'm saying? You trying to be like the Most High. Okay, which that right there is nothing but it's nothing but Slucky. It's nothing but oh damn, I can't get out the word. I can't get my word out, man. It's nothing but you know, it's deception. It's deception. All right. First and foremost is deception, because you're deceiving the people. Okay. You know. And it's like you can't get the word, man. And blasphemy. I don't know. It's like, it's nothing but blasphemy, man. Right, Salakia, it's nothing but blasphemy, because you bringing a bad reputation unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You are disrespecting the Lord's reputation, man, in His name. And it says, verse 4. Let me read that again. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4, and it says, "Who opposes and exalting himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High," man. And that's Esau Edom for you, man. Okay, Let me just keep on going. It says, verse 5. "Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." And Esau Edom is being taken out of the way. Okay, you see, you being revealed in these times that we're coming into, man. Okay, real quick, let me go to the book of Obadiah. All right, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and let me start at the top. And it says, "The vision of Obadiah. Thou sayest the Lord Yahweh, a power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen." Okay, so this is the Lord, all right, concerning Edom. This whole, because there's only one chapter, but this whole book, this whole letter, this chapter, all right, is for Esau Edom. Okay, if, hey man, you got, Esau Edom want to feel special. Well, this right here is, it was written just for you. Okay, but let me jump down to the point. In verse 8, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 8, it says, "Shall I not in that day, says the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and an understanding out of the mount of Esau?" And the Lord is the one that's doing that, man. Okay, He's destroying all the wise men out of Esau Edom. Okay, those that work miracles, those that wrought miracles, okay, and that wrought witchcraft, to deceive the people. You got the scientists out here, man, having people believe in pseudoscience and whatever the case might be. You see, all right, believing in the miracles of Esau Edom. The Lord, like I said, the Lord is the one that's destroying the wise men of Edom. But jumping up to verse 6, and it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Okay, so you're being searched out, man. Okay, and the way you're being searched out is by the mouth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 5, and it says, "Remember ye not that when I was with Salakia, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." Verse 8, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." Okay, that wicked, all right, it's going to be revealed, man. He's being revealed right now. Who is the wicked? All right, the wicked is what? Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Esau, Edom, okay? You know, Edom is the border of wickedness, man. All right, this is how we know who is the wicked, man. And this is how we know that he's being revealed right now. You see? All right, like I said, you know, like it's what's going on right now in the world. All right, you got the children of Israel finding out that they are the Israelites, okay, and they are agreeing with Kanye West or whatever the case might be. But I'm just using that for an example, right? Because it's revealing this devil, man. It's because the Lord is revealing this devil, man. All right, he's consuming this devil. So let me read that again. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8, and it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Because eventually the Lord is going to come in and completely destroy you, man. Okay, the Lord is the one that's going to do that, man. But first he had to make sure that you're going to be consumed by the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And the way that's happening is by what? By the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, but by the doings of the prophets, by the doings of the servants, man. All right, and by the doings of social media. You see, you know. So, hey, man, that's the times that we're in. That's the times that we're living in right now, man. All right. This is Revelation. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12, and our verse 10, it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and the strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our power day and night. You see, and now we what? Now we know that what? That salvation is near upon the nation of Israel, man. And that what? That the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is near. You see? Okay? You know, for the accuser of our brethren, who is the accuser of our brethren? Esau, Edom. Okay? Esau, Edom is the accuser of our brethren because he accused us day and night. All right? You know? Verse 11. And it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. And this is why we got to play our part within this truth, all right? And striving for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. So we can receive salvation, all right? And hope for salvation, right? You see? You know? And we love not, all right? Because this right here is talking about the elect, okay? When it says, and they love not their lives unto death, because the elects are going to be the only ones that's not going to love their life unto death. You see, they're going to be the ones that's not going to take the MOTB when it's going to come out mandatory. All right, you know. Verse 12, and it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. You see, he has a short time, man, because he's being revealed. The Lord says that he's going to reveal him, that he was going to consume him by the mouth of the Lord, right? You see, by the spirit of the Lord. So he's being consumed. This truth is hurting Esau, Edom, okay? So now he's going to come with great wrath, especially upon us, because he has but a short time, man. Okay? But let me just go to the Lord willing, I want to go into the breakdown of Revelation chapter 13. So I hope that it will be edifying as well as uplifting, man. Okay? But Revelation chapter 13, it says, and I stood upon the sin of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. There you go. There goes that name of blasphemy again, man. All right, but what is all right? So when it says when I stood upon the sin of the sea, all right. Now this is this is John the Revelator, okay? John the Revelator. you know, and he literally, you know, he literally did see a beast come out of the sea. Okay, but let me get the root word of the word beast. All right, and what it means. Real quick, let me go to the Blue Letter Bible. When you go into the meaning of the word beast, all right, let me oh wow, what's going on? Salakia. All right, so if you go to the meaning of the word beast, so you can get a better understanding of what it's talking about. All right, so the root word beast, all right, is G 2342. All right, so G 2342 in the Blue Letter Bible, Thoria, all right, Thorion, and it says an animal, a wild animal, wild beast. All right, now it says, now another definition, okay, the last line, it says metaphorically speaking, okay, a brutal, a bestial man, savage, ferocious, okay, you know, so metaphorically speaking is what? To be a brutal man, a bestial man, or a savage, you know. So that's the meaning when you like I said, that's the meaning of being of this beast, okay. All right. So when it says, and I stood upon the center of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, now we get an understanding of what the 7 heads and 10 horns is talking about. The 7 heads is talking about the Greeks, okay, the Greeks, the French, the Spanish, all right, Germania Major, Germania Minor, okay, and then you have Rome, and then you have Britain, okay. Now that's the 7 heads of this beast, because when you get to understand, this beast is talking about Esau, Edom, and it's talking about Esau's Edom system, okay. That's that beast. Now, when it goes to the 10 horns, the 10 horns represents the European Union, okay, you know, or when it came out in 1957, it was known as the European Economic Community, all right, or the common market, okay. So when it's talking about a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, like I said, that's Esau's Edom system, and now we know that, and we know according to the scriptures that what? Esau, Edom is a brutal man. He's the wicked, right? You know, he's a beast man. He's a base man. But and it says having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. The name of blasphemy, because they what? They disrespect. They disrespect the names, the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, you know. They bring bad reputation unto the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see? And our verse 2, and it says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Now the beast, now the verse 2, when it says the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, okay. So now when it's going into the verse 2, when it's talking about this beast, this second beast, all right, because when you read the first chapter, so like the first verse, it's talking about Rome, ancient Rome, okay, you know. And we are in the second rulership of ancient Rome right now, you know, to this day, right? But when you go to verse 2, it's talking about the whole beast system, the whole rulership of Esau Edom throughout time, okay? Because when it says the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, that leopard represents Alexander the Great. All right, Alexander the Great, you see, and the Grecian Empire, right? Real quick, let me go to the book of Daniel, chapter 7. All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 7. And verse 6, and it says, after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard. All right, now this right here, this is Daniel's vision of the 4 great beasts. All right, that was going to be ruling and on the face of the earth, man. Okay, you know, when and actually when you read the breakdown of Daniel's vision, all right, of the 4 beasts, real quick, Daniel's chapter 7 verse 17, it says, these great beasts which are 4 kings which shall arise out of the earth. Right, so there will be 4 great empires that was going to come in, you know, on the earth, and that was going to rule, right? You know, that was going to lead unto the latter times. Okay, and you know, the leopard, which is the leopard, which is the 3rd beast, which is Alexander the Great in the Grecian Empire, right? So it says Daniel chapter 7 verse 6, and it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl, and the beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given unto it. All right, and it had 4 wings like a fowl, meaning the four generals that came right after Alexander passed away. All right, because then they took control of the empire, all right, and of the world when Alexander passed away, right? Matter of fact, let me get that in the book of First Maccabees. This is the book of First Maccabees chapter 1, and it says, and it happened after that Alexander son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, has smitten Darius king of the Persians and the Medes. All right, now the Persians and the Medes is the 2nd beast spoken of in the book of Daniel chapter 7, right? Which is the Persian Empire, right? A great movie to watch is the 300 movie, so you can get a better understanding who were the Persians, okay? And I mean, you can just do your history too as well, right? You know. So it says, has smitten Darius king of the Persians and the Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, and made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slain the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth, and took spoil of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted. Let me read that again. And it says, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributes unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he shall die. Wherefore he called his servants. All right, and those servants is going into what? The 4 generals of Alexander the Great, the 4 fowls, man. All right, the 4 wings like a fowl. That's talking about in Daniel chapter 7, right? Matter of fact, let me just finish it out. And it says, verse 6, First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 6, and it says, wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, imparted his kingdom amongst them while he was yet sick, Salakia, while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. So, you know, I mean, you can just go through history. All right, the history is there of Alexander the Great being in rulership, right? So he ruled for 12 years, man. Okay? And then died, right? Verse 8. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evil was multiplied in the earth. And why the evil was multiplied upon the earth? Because they are the wicked, right? They are the Edomites. Going back to Daniel chapter 7. All right, going back to Daniel chapter 7. And verse 6. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 6, and it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leper. All right, now we know, we got to understand who that leper is. It's Alexander the Great, right? Which had upon the back of it 4 wings like a fowl, man. So he had 4 wings like a fowl, man.